Hi, it's Sheena Joy, and today I'm making a card using the SSS Stamp June 2016 card kit. I'm using the stamp set included in the kit. It's called Look for the Miracles, and all the gorgeous florals and leaves and just a real diversity of what you can use. I'm using the Bristol Smooth cardstock and the 6 colors of distress inks. And I already have the images mounted on my Flickr stamp press, and now I'm applying Versamark just to make sure that the embossing powder can stick to my piece of Bristol Smooth paper. Applying my embossing powder tool so none of the embossing powder will stick to the parts that I don't want it to. Again, I'm applying more Versamark to the intricate stamps that are mounted on the stamp press. And now just placing it over and giving it a really good press because these are really intricate patterns and I want to make sure that every single detail gets on my piece of Bristol Smooth paper. Sorry for the glare there in my stamp press. Okay, so now I have those all on there. So I'm taking my white embossing powder, which is super fine detail embossing powder from Ranger. And now I'm applying my heat tool. And you can't see it too much on camera because it's white on white. But as we apply the color here, you'll see that the design comes through. Starting with Worn Lipstick. And I'm doing a rainbow pattern. I'm really inspired by these rainbow challenges that are going on, and I think it started with W+9 and a lot of people have been doing them, so I want to enter the challenge too. And so doing my reds with the Worn Lipstick, and next the orange with Spice Marmalade. And as the colors go on, you can see that the design comes out and you can see the beauty of that stamp set. This stamp set is becoming like one of my favorites and I just love it. It's beautiful. Okay, so going on to the third color, which is Mustard Seed, and that's my yellow. And you can see that I'm using a Martha Stewart blending tool here. I don't know if she calls it a blending tool, but it just works beautifully. It has a sponge tip and it works really well with the distressing. So I also use it in art journaling as well. And going on to my fourth color, which is Mowed Lawn. And this green is such a beautiful green. I love it. It's so vibrant and spring and summer-like. I love it. And again, you can see more of the design coming through as each color goes on. And moving to my fifth color, which is Peacock Feathers. And this is one of my favorite blues. I love this blue. And I don't know any color that it doesn't look good next to, so just look at it next to the green. And my rainbow pattern is coming out. And the sixth and final color that I'm using today is Dusty Concord. I'm using a paper towel underneath my left hand because I don't want to get fingerprints on the freshly blended inks that I just put on. And so this color, again, is just beautiful. I mean, Dusty Concord is just a beautiful purple. You can see the pattern here. Taking my hardboard away. And now I'm going to get out my mini mister. I'm going to unscrew it and just put some water droplets all over the piece of Bristol Smooth paper. There's already a lot of interest with the various colors and the pattern and the intricate design of the stamps, but just to even add a little bit more, I'm adding these water droplets. After I let them stay on the paper for a while, I wipe them with some paper towel, and now I'm drying it with my heat tool just to make sure there's no moisture and no warping, or lessen the warping. Okay, so now I'm applying the largest rectangle of the Simon Says Stamp stitch rectangular dies, I should say, and using washi tape and just making sure I like the placement of the die. And now I'm going to get out my Cuddle Bug to cut this out. And just getting it at a nice place where I feel comfortable with it. And now running it through my Cuddle Bug. And it just takes one pass through and that die cuts smooth and cleanly every time. And you can see here as I'm taking it off that it just that stitch. Well, you can't really see the stitch detail right now, but up close you can, and just one more dimension to an already beautiful card. Here I'm taking out my Fiskars paper trimmer, and I'm taking one of the cards, the paper bases in the kit. It's orange peel, and just slice that in half. And now I'm going to take out my Martha Stewart scoreboard, and I'm going to score that at 5.5. So I have a top folding 8-2 size card, which is 4 1/4 by 5.5 inches. Taking my full scoring tool and just making sure it has a nice fold. And now I'm going to place my card front on that base. I didn't show it, but I put some orange fun foam behind that front panel. And now what I'm doing is taking my multi-matte medium and applying it to the back of these 3 different colored die cuts. This dream die comes in the kit, and it cuts beautifully. I use 3 different colors of fun foam just to go with the whole rainbow theme. And I'm using multi-matte medium just so, well, I think it works very well as an adhesive, and I'm sure many of you like it as well. So applying my blue one, just getting my placement so I like it. And next I'm going to switch those up and add the purple second. Again, applying my multi-matte medium. And now applying my last dream die cut, which is the yellow fun foam. I've never done this before, cutting fun foam with word dies, but it works really beautifully, and I really love how it looks, and you can see the colors are just gorgeous. And now I'm using some enamel dots that came in the kit. These are from Doodlebug, and just placing them various places around the card, and just to bring out that color and bring out the rainbow effect. And I'm also using these enamel dots that I got at Michael's because they didn't have any purple enamel dots in the kit. And now you can see my card, and it's all done, and you can see all the dimension and the rainbow effect, and now you can see the height of the die cut fun foam and just how beautiful it is. I love this card. I'm so glad I did a rainbow card. All right, well, thanks for watching, and subscribe if you haven't, and hit like if you enjoyed the video. Thank you. Bye.